Alright everybody, welcome to my tutorial on Edulastic. I am going to show you guys how to actually do it. I just opened up a browser. I prefer you guys using Chrome. If you don't want to use Chrome, you want to use Safari, that's fine. It works a lot better. It works more smoothly on Chrome. So all I'm going to do is go to app.edulastic.com. After it loads up, you want to click on sign in with Google, or you can sign in with Clever. I'm not sure actually, I haven't tried the Clever part, so don't worry about the Clever part. So sign in with Google. You want to sign into your Google account. If you don't know what that is, then you're gonna have to come see me so you can either forgot your password or reset your password, or you could do that on your own if you know how to do that. And you'll see my list of classes here from last year. I have a whole bunch of these classes, and maybe you guys do too. And you're gonna have to click on manage class on the top right. And what you're gonna have to do is click on each one and click on this icon that looks like a box and it says archive class. You're gonna have to actually type in archive. In order for it to archive, it'll be archived. If you need them back, you're gonna have to talk to customer service, and they're really good about it. But I think the most important part is that you guys want to actually create an assessment. So if I go to the assessments tab on the left side, I don't know if you noticed here, but there's a little carrot that moves back and forth. I clicked on assessment. I'm gonna move it back so I have more space over here. I'm gonna click on new assessment. Most of the time I create my own assessments, or I could choose from my library. There's a whole bunch of people that have created it. This is a whole online community of creating a whole bunch of tests and quizzes and whatnot. I like to do like short, quick quizzes, especially multiple choice and whatnot. If it's a short answer, I make it like out of 10, and I only do like one short answer. I'm gonna have to grade those by hand. Anyway, I'm gonna click create assessment. You can name it if you want. I'll name it later, so I'll click on create assessment, and it brings you this whole bank of a whole bunch of stuff. And you can scroll through if you want, and you can look at it, or you can, look at a specific standard that you wanna look at, like ELA Common Core, and it only gives you ELA Common Core. Again, I'm gonna show you guys how to create your own. So you're gonna author a new question, and I'm gonna click on multiple choice. All I have to do is just type in, I'm gonna type in. Now, you click on the one that you believe is the one that is correct. You can give it as many points as you want. I'm gonna make this a total of 5 points. I'm gonna hit save. And it says your work is automatically saved as a draft. You can click your standard. It's not gonna pop up, so I'm gonna have to hit browse. Once I hit browse, my default is other because I don't teach a specific grade, but you're gonna have to select that. I'm gonna go to grade 7, and I'm gonna scroll down on the right side and see which category I want, which is speaking and listening. Engage effectively in a range of collaborative discussions. Perfect. You can click as many as you want, okay? Then you hit done, and it already populates it for you. And now students will be graded on that specific standard. Now I'm gonna click save and proceed, and it's gonna save it. And you're gonna see here on the screen where question 1 is already tailored for you. Let's do another question. This one's my favorite, especially if you're an English teacher. I'm gonna do a ELA enhanced. So you can do math enhanced and have specific things like number lines, graph plotter, closed matrix, things like that. I'm gonna go to ELA enhanced, and I'm gonna do a passage based. This is the one where I can either copy and paste the story, and the instructions are read the story and answer the following questions. The passage title, I'm gonna name it Typical Classroom Behavior. And you can type in your own story. You can put desk. And so once you do that, you click save. Then it says author new on the right side. So now you're authoring questions for this specific passage. I'm gonna click on he stole from the teacher. So you select it again. You can click on your standards quickly, like this way. You can measure it, hit save, save and proceed. I know it says it automatically saves, but I always hit save. It's a just in case. You never know what's gonna happen when you browse to the next one. You can continue authoring questions for this one by clicking on author new, or you can just hit review. And now for that specific passage, it'll say like question 2, like if you made 4 questions for it, it would be question 2, 3, 4, and 5. So it'd be Q2:Q5. It'll say those questions are tailored to this specific one. Now on the right side, it says untitled assessment. I'm gonna put expectations beginning of the year quiz. You can change the icon to whatever it is that you want. You can upload your own file, make a picture or something else like that. I like to do that because it gives the kids like, oh my gosh, this is the hour quiz. Like this, I don't know why, but they're more likely to wanna take it if they recognize like something, an object in a class or things like that. So it says here, the summary is 2 questions, it's 10 points. The standards are highlighted, and then you can publish it. Now, when it says to publish over here, it says the opening date. You got to determine when are you going to give this quiz. You can either assign it for it to automatically open, or you can say, I'll open it when I'm ready, open manually in class, and then you'll close it automatically. Or you can say, hey kids, you have by 2:30 today in order to complete it. So you could essentially do automatically on due date. I would use this right here, and I would say at 2 p.m. you have to finish it. You publish and assign it. Here's this: if you don't have classes labeled over here, you can't push out the assessment and the kids cannot take the assignment. The best way to do this is if you guys actually go into Google Classroom first, introduce that to your students, have them join the classroom. Once all the students are in the classroom, then you can start importing it pretty easily, and I'll show that to you guys in another tutorial. So for now, that's how you create Edulastic quizzes and tests. And comment below if you guys have any questions maybe I need to go over, or maybe you have a specific topic about Edulastic that you want me to go over. I'll be more than happy to do that for you guys. Thank you guys, and take care.